All right, this is take three. Take three. Oh my God. I'm still working on the black salt. How to make your own black salt. I have my camera down so you can see my ingredients. So I have my Ziploc bag because I'm gonna use a Ziploc bag to put it in. And where's my measuring? Well, I don't even need the measuring cup now because I have. Well, okay, I have a measuring cup. So and then you have salt, Morton sea salt. It's just regular salt. It's coarse. It's not coarse salt, but it's not fine salt. So it's good. I was gonna use Epsom salt, but then the Epsom salt, I'm reading it, and there's no salt in here. It has all these other ingredients except salt. So I was gonna use the Epsom salt for it, but I'm not because in the ingredients, I'm reading it and there's no salt in the ingredients. So I'm like, okay, so this is just a chemical. But Epsom salt, I use it for muscle relaxation. I work out a lot, so sometimes you have to soak. You have to soak so you can relax your muscles. So this is Epsom salt. So we're gonna go with the salt, okay. And then it says fire pit ashes. Well, I dumped all of my ancestor money, so I don't have ashes right now. So I'm gonna burn my ancestor money, is so that I can collect the ashes from that. So I have it here. I didn't get to burn it yet, and I can put it into the mixture because I'm gonna make the mixture. So and then black food coloring. I don't have black food coloring, but I don't use the color black for to eat it. I wouldn't eat it if it doesn't look good. I'm not gonna eat that. So I was gonna use, but I'm gonna use. Can you see it? It's dragon's blood ink. It's like a dark red. Dark red. But this, don't freak out. Don't freak out. I'm a witch. I'm a witch. I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual. I know about things. I am going to put the link in the description box of what Dragon's Blood ink is for. I'm gonna Google it for you so you can see what it is, but I'm also gonna include the link that tells you what Dragon's Blood ink is actually for. It's not a bad thing. It's not to do evil. Dragon's blood is typically used for power and spell strength. So I'm like, oh, we're trying to do the black salt thing. So black salt is for power, for protection, so it's gonna be good for me to put it in my mixture. So that's how I'm thinking that I can use the that I could use the dragon's blood. But let me see the Google. What is dragon's ink? I use it for fountain pens. That's exactly what I use it because when I write everything in a fountain pen. So it's not a regular pen. It's a fountain pen, and how it goes. And I have like the refills, but then I have the ink. I just refill it with my dragon's blood ink, and that's how I write. I write everything a lot with the dragon's blood ink. Everything that I write, it's in the red ink. What is it for? Let me see. Let me find the article that talks about it. So you're like, oh my gosh, she's crazy. Like, no, I'm not crazy. Everything has a purpose. It's just that we have been lied to for so long, and people don't tell you what the purpose is for so many things. So you just don't know. You just think everything is bad. It's not bad. I'm going to include this link so you can understand a little better what is Dragon's Blood ink. Dragon's Blood ink is one of these magical ingredients whose name sounds straight out of a fantasy novel. Needless to say, it doesn't contain the blood of real dragons. No! Rather, the name refers to the red tinted ceremonial ink formulated with resins, herbs, and fragrances. Dragon Blood ink, along with its cousins, Dove Blood's ink and Bat Blood's ink, is traditionally used to empower written spells, pacts, and petitions. So that's why I use it for my pen, and I write in my pen. So when I'm writing, I'm usually writing spells, notes, or I'm manifesting. So it says spells, but it's modern world. We say manifesting. What have you been manifesting? I have been manifesting happiness, wealth, health, success, all these good things. I'm manifesting this and I'm writing it. I'm writing it in Dove Blood. No, in Dragon's Blood. I'm writing it in Dragon's Blood ink. But I'm just trying to break it down. But I am going to include the link in the description box. Dragon's Blood ink owes its name to bright red colored resin that is obtained from various plant species in ancient times. The crushed resin was used as a pigment in both West and the East. It also prescribed medicinally, especially for bleeding disorders. In the medieval era, dragon's blood found its way into the disciplines of ritual magic and ceremony. So it's ancient, it's old, it's something old from way back in the days. But I am gonna include the link. I do have the resin, I have all that, and you know, I just didn't make the ink myself. I purchased the ink, and it's affordable. It's just ink. It's ink for your pen. I put it in my pen. But I'm gonna talk about black salt. So I just wanted to talk about the ink, because I'm going to use the ink instead of the black food coloring. I'm going to use the ink. It's a powerful ink, and it gives you more power to what it is that you're doing, and whatever that you do, it's giving more power to it. So I wanted to use it for the black ink. And what is it? Because when you talk about the resin, is for digestive health. Like when you buy it, like I bought it online. Like, let me, can I show it? I don't know if I could show it. Like, I can't even show it. I'll just put the link there. Like you can get this Dragon's Blood ink from Witches for $5.25. It's inexpensive. It's just a bottle of ink. You know, it's not anything crazy. But back to the black salt. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this in a few minutes. So I have the salt. We have Morton salt. Okay. We're going to use salt. We're going to use the ancestor money ashes. So I have to burn that and collect the ashes, and I'm going to make and put it in the in the mixture that I make. And then we have the ink, right? And then what else? And then you need black pepper. Black pepper. So I don't have a bottle that says black pepper. I just have a container. Like I just have this, and I just put the black pepper in here. So I'm like, okay, so I could use this little bit. And then it says activated charcoal powder. I was like, what is activated charcoal powder? I could not understand like what the hell was activated charcoal powder. It's actually teeth whitening charcoal powder. So I was like, oh, that's what it is. So I got this one. It's in my bathroom, right? Mint flavor. But it's regular old charcoal powder. So I'm going to use the charcoal powder. Let's see. The charcoal powder. So this is straight up black. Like it's just black. It's regular charcoal powder. So I'm going to use some of this. I'm going to use this for my little concoction here. So it says how to make it. Combine the salt and black additives of your choice. So it's my choice to put the charcoal powder. It's my choice to put the Dragon's Blood ink in there and the black pepper in there, you know. Then consider using the energy of the dark moon. The dark moon is the new moon. The new moon just passed. So so then the moon that's coming is the full moon. So and then I guess I'm gonna make it now, and I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna probably keep it on my altar, and I'm gonna save it for when the full moon does actually come. I can set it out under the full moon and charge it by leaving it outdoors under the dark moon or any other charging method you prefer. So when you're charging any kind of crystals or any kind of magical tools, it's usually charged by the moon, by the full moon, the new moon. But it's just passed, so now I have to wait for the moon to come again, and I'll just set it out under the sun. I mean, under the moon, so it can charge. You can set it out under the sun also too, because that also charges your items. I have black salt in the meantime. It's a little bit, but I have it for the meantime, so I'm okay. So it's no rush for me, so I'm not that bad off. But I just wanted to try it, so I'm gonna try it in a few moments, and I wanted to talk about it. So I'll come back here later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking on the video, and I'm gonna put the links in the description box. Okay. The links to explain the dragons blood ink and where you can purchase it, because it's a magical item. So for you to find out really what it is, you have to look it up. You have to read it and look up the information for yourself so you can understand, because I have my own information, but how I got my information is I look up stuff. I look up everything, but I will include it in the description box. So thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking on the video. Leave with love. I'll be back later. I'm kind of excited. Bye.